think about this, Bob. If you want to understand where America is heading, now, some people, this will hurt their feelings, and some may say it's controversial. Bob, look at the Black community.
To be sick.
The playbook for how you destroy the country was already, the Black community has been the guinea pig for over 50 years. And what I mean by that is literally the left creates the problem, and then they come with a fake solution that's worse than the original problem. So think about this, Bob. You literally have grandparents, they're grandparents now, that were around when F the police became the slogan in the hood, in every hood in the United States of America. And then it was cop killer after that. And now we got
it a song too? Wasn't it a song?
Yes, exactly.
NWA did.
NWA, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Cop killer, Ice-T, and this is the late 80s, early 90s, like I said. In a lot of communities, these people are now grandparents. That mentality has gone 2 generations. That's why you have the defy and the disrespect culture, because it's street cred. You see what I'm saying? It's an ideology to act this way. And so the same, and it was taught, it was indoctrinated. Mm-hmm. So, and I have a problem with someone like Ice Cube going around now, they're the first people to claim systemic racism and what program he needs to institute for the Black community without taking responsibility for what we've done to ourselves. That's not popular, Bob. That's probably why I'm banned on X right now, suspended. But so you see the same thing happening. That same playbook has been ran now, that you literally had the Democrats, let's call it out for what it is. As soon as Biden got into office, you literally undid all of President Trump's border policies and let, as some estimates, 20 million illegal aliens into the country. Now, what communities were impacted worse than first? You see how that works? So now the same people are complaining, but this is exactly what you voted for. And then when ICE comes to, like you said, enforce the laws that Congress has passed, they literally, this could have been avoided by just giving DHS access to the jail.
That's what Sheriff talked about all the time. And that's why he said, in Portage County, his county, and in many others, he just was out there talking to Sheriff Lamb in Arizona as well. And those who get it understand that. And that's why you don't have riots, and you don't have, face-offs, and you don't have everything else, because the agents are not forced to go into the community to find these people that they're seeking.
Correct.
They just go, yep, you got them picked up, because in the course of every day, and it's not as if they're telling sheriff's departments and local police departments to go out there and patrol for illegal immigrants. But in the course of your daily patrol, and you're encountering the people, if you find out that they are indeed illegal, hold on to them, we'll come and get them. And Hollywood,
it's Bob, it comes to behavior patterns and method of operations. They've broken the law once to come in the country. We know that these South American countries release their prisons, sent them here. So our crime rate skyrockets while theirs drops to the lowest in our lifetime. That's not by coincidence. So they're going to commit crimes here.
And the crap of it, Texas has detained and arrested and deported more than 10, maybe 20 times more than Minneapolis.
Correct.
And yet they don't have riots down there, and they don't have what was going on down. Why is that? And it's because of what you just said. Law enforcement there locally is cooperating with federal law enforcement. And so you don't have to go and raid places. And then, by the way, because they like to say you're trying to break up families and you're trying to arrest the landscaper and the day laborer at Home Depot. No, you're not. They're there to get bad people. But when they find the bad people in the community, if they're surrounded by, and there is a tendency to congregate with other, other individuals, we find other people who are illegal too. They're getting swept up in it as well. If they just keep them in the damn jails and cooperate, all of these neighborhood, sweeps would not be happening, and we wouldn't have. It's working in Texas. You would think Colorado and Minnesota and other places would learn.